Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is Scotland versus Argentina in the Quilter Autumn Nation Series, and it is good to have you with us today. It's an interesting game, it's on a Sunday afternoon, just to close up the weekend with a little bit of rugby. It's always a lovely thing. And you know what? Yeah, we're used to watching rugby on a Saturday, but on a Sunday, we can't complain. It's a nice way to wrap up the weekend. Normally, I would be enjoying an ice cold Castle Light over the rugby. However, been a bit of a rough weekend, so I'm on the coffees today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know, where are you watching from today? What are you drinking? Like I said, I am on the coffees, and well, you know what I see? I'm a little bit small here. Let's just make it a bit bigger there. And Argentina and Scotland. It's North versus South, as it has been the entire Autumn Nation series. And this weekend specifically, the North has been rather dominant in its approach. So yeah, I mean, England getting the victory over New Zealand, Wales getting the victory over Japan, France getting the victory over Fiji. Dare I go on? Me personally, I'm hoping that Argentina can get the results over Scotland today. That is what my heart is saying. However, my head is saying a Scotland victory by 3 or 4 points. Let me know in the chat, where are you watching from? What are your predictions for the game today? Historically, Scotland and Argentina have played officially 22 recognized tests, with each side winning 11 times. However, Scotland have dominated the fixture in recent years, winning 10 of the last 14 tests against Argentina. Notably, Scotland have not lost to Argentina at Murrayfield since 2009, losing 9-6 then. In their most recent meeting was November 2022. 3 years ago, Scotland won 52 points to 29 at Murrayfield. And that 52 points, 29 win in 2022 was built on the back of 8 tries with a hat trick from Darcy Graham, who is indeed playing today. But then again, that was 3 years ago. As we know, ladies and gents, rugby is a sport that can change a lot within 3 years, unless, of course, you're a Springbok fan or a Springbok player, then we're just dominant and top of the log or top of the world for the entire time. But looking at this match specifically, it continues a modern rivalry that has grown in intensity. Both teams, they bring flair, they bring physicality, and they bring a whole lot of national pride. And the forward duel is going to be huge today. Argentina's pack has the power, but Scotland have a tricky line out and breakdown strategy that could be the X factor. So let's look at both teams' 2025 form and momentum. Scotland come into this match after a mixed Autumn Nations campaign so far. So despite close losses, key backs like Darcy Graham and Blair Kinghorn have been in really, really good form. Blair Kinghorn specifically in the 2025 Six Nations series led Scotland in carries with 86 carries, 9 line breaks, and 13 offloads. His on-field impact has been consistent and has been a reliable attacker under pressure. Scotland's attack, it's built on quick ruck ball and creative play, particularly from Finn Russell at number 10. They're strong with their interplay and with their back three names I've already mentioned in Blair Kinghorn and Darcy Graham. We saw this quick ruck ball used as a very effective tactic against New Zealand last week. The quick ruck brought the All Blacks very much off guard and a few times leading to a very tightly contested match, particularly in the second half. I mean, we saw Scotland was 17-0 down, coming back almost to win that game. I really was hoping that they were going to do it, despite being a Southern Hemisphere fan myself. Watching an upset is always good. Looking at Argentina now, they're coming off a massive 52-28 win over Wales last week, showing some real firepower under their coach Felipe Contepomi. However, this is going to be a very different contest. We all know Wales have been a bit weak over the past few years, and despite Argentina strengthening their team with 5 changes this week, we are going to see a much more challenging game for them this week. Their forward pack, featuring Marcus Kramer, Pablo Matera is coming off the bench today, and Julian Montoya are going to bring some very hectic physicality and some breakdown intensity. However, consistency for the Pumas remains an issue. They have not yet strung back-to-back wins in the 2025 year. Who are the players we need to watch today? I think for Scotland, I've already mentioned all three of the names. It's Blair Kinghorn, it's Darcy Graham, it's Finn Russell. They bring a whole lot of attacking flair, creative playmaking, particularly Finn Russell, key to Scotland's tempo and attacking structure. Blair Kinghorn this year leads Tier 1 players for more meters gained per 80 than anyone. Darcy Graham, of course, he tops the charts for line breaks per 80 minutes in the autumn series. Looking at Argentina, these names I've said already as well: Marcus Kramer, Juan Martin Gonzalez, and Pablo Matera. They're hard workers. They're going to contest at every breakdown, and they are going to be an absolute menace at the breakdown. Kramer, he's a physical enforcer, and he's one of Argentina's most important forwards for this game. So, key tactical themes. What are we going to be looking at in today's game? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Nick Ford commenting in the chat, saying he reckons Argentina can do it. Nick, I really do hope you're right, mate. Yeah, look, like I said, I think Scotland are going to narrowly win it today, but Argentina do have the ability to do so. And as a Southern Hemisphere fan myself, I do hope you're right. We've got Craig Morgan saying, come on, Scotland, and saying that they should do well. They have two Saffers in the team. Anyway, that is correct. The South Africans in the team. We've got Piers Skuman and Kyle Steyn. So you know what? If the Scottish can't do the job, may as well back the South Africans to do it for them. Of course. I see we've got Robin Hammond in the comments. How's it, Robs? She says she likes my jumper. Thank you so much. That's always good to have the wife supporting. Thank you very much, my love. Anyway, guys, so yeah, key tactical themes today. What are we going to see? The territory battle. With the Scotland, like apart from their effective ruck quick ball, Scotland are going to look to control this game with their kicking and structured phases, whereas Argentina are going to look to the breakdown as their key point. They're going to be very physical. They're going to look to win penalties. However, that comes at a risk because discipline matters. Turnovers could be very decisive at the ruck. Argentina, with their physicality, they could be bringing a lot of turnovers in. However, if they get their timing wrong, there could be penalties awarded against them. So their high maintenance forward game, it's effective and it's dangerous, but it carries a lot of risk. Attacking tempo in Scotland, their pace could test Argentina's defense, especially in the wider channels. Argentina, we've seen they were caught out a lot against the Springboks, particularly in that game in South Africa, where South Africa won that game 67 points to 30. So that wide channel space is a weakness of Argentina, and Scotland are certainly going to look to challenge that. But now with the breakdown points against the power, will Scotland's backs in Russell, Graham and Kinghorn, are they going to exploit the space that we've been speaking about? Or is Argentina's forward pack going to wrestle the dominance? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think is going to happen? So yeah, guys, looking at our starting lineup for today, Scotland, we've got in the forwards, Piers Skuman, Ewan Ashman, Darcy Ray, lock pairing of Scott Cummings and Grant Gilchrist, Gregor Brown, Rory Dodge, and Jack Dempsey finishing up the back three of the forwards there. Now, a late substitution in for Scotland. Jamie Dobie will be starting at 9 with Finn Russell at 10, Kyle Steyn, South African at 11, Sione Tuipulotu at 12, Rory Hutchinson at 13, and Darcy Graham and Blair Kinghorn at right wing and fullback, respectively. Argentina at the forward packs. We've got Meko Vivas, Julian Montoya, Pedro Delgado. In the lock pairings, we've got Guido Petti, Pedro Rubiolo, and the back three on the forwards there, we've got Santiago Grondona, Juan Martin Gonzalez, and Joaquin Oviedo. And looking at the back, starting at 9, we've got Simon Benitez Cruz. Geronimo Cristianatelli is starting at number 10. That's an interesting choice there, of course. Now we've got the wingers of Mateo Carreras and Rodrigo Isgro. Center pairing, Santiago Chocobares and Mateus Moroni. And at fullback, there's Juan Cruz Malia. Well, ladies and gents, this game is about to kick off. Let's see how it goes. Argentina versus Scotland at BT, Scottish Gas Murrayfield. Let me know in the comments, what are your score predictions? Where are you watching from today? And let's engage. Let's have a chat about this game. It's going to be a huge game of rugby. Scottish, oh, they're so prideful at home. Everybody there in their kilts watching this game. Oh, extraordinary, folks. What a way to round off the weekend. If you're watching from Johannesburg, you'll know it's been quite a cloudy, miserable day. And, well, what better way? I mean, you can look in my background over here. You can see how cloudy and windy and horrible it is. But around the world, I'm sure we've got some good weather to end off the weekend and to watch this fantastic game of rugby. Let me just minimize myself again so you don't have to see my ugly face for the whole time. And we will be able to see the live scoring come on soon. Three ball boys are bringing the ball on as it stands, and kickoff is about to happen. We've got Andrew Brace as the referee today. David McDonald, thank you for your subscription. Good to have you on board as part of the Forever Sports family. Let me know in the poll, guys, who are you supporting? Who's going to win today? We've got Argentina with 58% preference for winning today, and Scotland at 42. Well, everybody, yes, Scotland versus Argentina at Murrayfield. Here we go. Kickoff is happening. It is Presianteli to start us off deep into the Scottish 22. It is taken in by Sione Tuipolatu and the ruck is formed. Ref calls use it. Jamie Dobie has his first touch. He takes a deep kick into the Argentina half, collected by the right wing, and Argentina playing. It's a cross kick there to, oh, but it was collected by Darcy Graham. Well done, just gripped out of the hands of Rodrigo Isgro. And Scotland play quick hand ball. It's a bit sloppy. They've dropped it, but it's gone backwards. Tuipolatu with the ball now. Handed through the back line. Kinghorn has it. He's looking left to Kyle Steyn, who comes to. He's tackled and taken into the ruck now. Jamie Dobie passing the ball. Quick ball into the ruck. And ref calls use it again. Scotland are just inside their own half with possession. Dobie for an up and under. Chased by Kyle Steyn, who's going to challenge for the ball. And he knocks it on in the challenge. Argentina now get possession. Running is the number 7, Juan Martin Gonzalez, was brought down. They have the knock-on advantage to Scotland. Argentina now have possession just outside their own 22. And Benitez Cruz does an up and under. It is challenged by Chocobares, who gets it. Fantastic play. However, it's knocked on by the forwards coming into the ruck, and Scotland get possession back just inside their own half, but they are running. It's quick hands. They're going. Blair Kinghorn gets the ball, takes it into contact. And Scotland have possession just inside their own half now. They're running quick hands through the ball. Looks like there's an injury on the sideline. I wonder who that is for. I can't tell if it's a Scottish or an Argentine player down, but I will let you know as soon as possible. Scotland with quick hands again, taken into contact on their 40-meter line. And again, quick hands, going nowhere slowly are the Scottish. And they get too close to the danger area, and the ref calls play off. It's an Argentine player who's down. Not quite sure what the issue is here. It looks like Isgro was challenging for the ball in the air and landed a bit funny. I think maybe he was winded by the Scottish player in contact there. The medic is attending to his rib area and maybe he's just got winded. But anyway, yeah, it is Rodrigo Isgro who is down. And the ref has stopped play. It's 0-0 after 2.5 minutes that have been played. Let me know in the chat again, where are you watching from? What is your score prediction going to be for this game? Scotland versus Argentina in Scotland. Looks like Isgro's okay. He just had a bit of an owie and needed to have some time down. And he is back up at the right wing position. They are going to form a scrum here. It's going to be a Scottish feed because Scotland did have possession as the ref decided they were a bit too close to the injury player. Quick hands so far from Scotland in this game. They haven't made too much. The scrum has formed and it has immediately gone down. As I was saying, they haven't had too much go forward with their quick hands on the ball. However, yeah, I mean, only 3 minutes played so far. There's not much in it. Still 0-0. Jamie Doby feeding in that scrum, which immediately collapsed, and the ref said, no, let's just do that again. Not exactly any player that was at fault for that. And as the scrum is reset, Doby is going to feed it in again for Scotland. Scrum is formed again. And it has collapsed, and it's going to be a free kick for Scotland. Doby takes it quickly. Quick hands now again. Tui Polatu takes it into contact. He is a big man himself. The physicality has been great so far in this game. And Finn Russell with an amazing pass to Blair Kinghorn. Darcy Graham now takes it into contact. And Scotland are back into their own half. Pierre Skuman running the ball into contact. And Scotland reversed the play, playing quick hands now, looking for the blind side. Oh, it's Blair Kinghorn who breaks through the gap. He's running into his own 22. There's no one there. Oh, that could be a purposeful knock on there from Argentina. And I think the yellow card is going to come out just inside of 22. And it is. Who is that going to? There was definitely an intentional knock on there from an Argentine player as Blair Kinghorn was trying to just pop the ball through to his teammate. However, that was cynical play. Juan Cruz Malia is going to be heading off the 15, then fullback for Argentina. They're going to have an official TMO check here just to check whether that should be. I mean, look, there's no way that should be considered a red. It was definitely an intentional knockdown to prevent a direct try scoring opportunity. I think the question is now whether there were any defenders behind him that could have stopped the running player from going through. And I think it was Darcy Graham who was going to go on and score the try. And will it be I think they might award a penalty try here. I don't think there was anyone that was going to realistically stop him. But forgive me, it was Darcy Graham that did the little pop pass there, and it was going to be Jamie Doby who was going to go on and score that try had Malia's hand not gotten in the way. I don't think there was anyone stopping him from getting that try. So it really could be a penalty try here awarded to Scotland. Let's see what the TMO decision is here. Okay, penalty and a yellow card only. There will be no penalty try. The reasoning saying is that the number 8 player for Argentina, Joaquin Oviedo, was very, very close to number 9, Jamie Doby, was going to catch that ball, and there was a possibility that he may have tackled Jamie Doby. I'm not sure if I agree with that decision because I think Doby was at full kilt and would have run through and scored that try without any issue. However, the ref being very careful, saying that there was not a clear try-scoring opportunity and therefore it will not be a penalty try, just a penalty to Scotland. And the ball is kicked out to the 5-meter line and it will be a Scotland line-out on the 5-meter line. Let's see where this goes. Scotland win the line-out. They've formed the maul. And it has been driven back by Argentina. Very good defensive maul from Argentina here. There's a bit of pants being pulled down there. Someone mooning us in the Scotland team. And Scotland playing quick hands now. Blair Kinghorn passing it through to Kyle Steyn, who was taken down about 2 meters to go to the try line. And quick hands from Scotland. Taken down now is Ewan Ashman right by the try line. Scotland playing quick ball again. Forwards just going nowhere. Still 2 meters out. Now through to the back line again. Finn Russell looking on. It's intercepted by Argentina. and he's taken down as Benitez Cruz just outside his 22. It was a slow ball, and the tackle is made, and he is brought down just outside the 22. But Argentina done very, very well in their defense there. Intercepted ball. They have possession just outside their 22 now. And it's a quick crash ball just to maintain a bit of composure, reset the back line. And I think that Simon Benitez Cruz is going to set an up and under, which he does. It is chased by the Argentinian backline. However, Carl Stein looks to challenge, doesn't get the ball. He knocks it on, and Argentina get possession, and they kick the ball down into the deep. And Finn Russell is back there to collect it, gets it just outside his 22, and kicks it again deep now into the Argentine 22. It bounces. So from his 22, it looks like Geronimo Prisciatelli kicks it out, not on the full, it's bounced, but Argentina kick it out, and Scotland take the quick line out and kicks it up high. Oh, and Blair Kinghorn with a great time challenge there, but Argentina do keep possession, and Argentina just inside their own half have possession. Or could they be caught offside there, the Scottish? No, I think they were caught offside. Yes, Argentina do have advantage with possession. Yeah, they've got a free play. What are they going to do with it? Taken into contact now just inside their own half, and the ref blows his whistle. It is a penalty to Argentina just inside their own half. But poor discipline there from Scotland, running a bit too early out of that ruck, and they were caught offside about half the team there. Bit of impatience there from Jack Dempsey and the rest of his challengers. And well, Argentina, yeah, just inside their own half have a penalty. Are they going to kick for touch? Or does Prisciantelli back himself on the boot to look for 3 points and also run down the clock a bit, noting that Argentina do have a yellow card? But no, they're going to look for touch and set up a line out as deep as they can. Ooh, not the greatest kick there from Prisciantelli. Must be said, just on the 22, he gets it. It will be an Argentine line out on the Scottish 22. Let's see what the poll is saying. Oh, it's still Argentina in favor for who we are supporting. Let me know in the chat who you're supporting. What's the score going to be? Argentina take the line out successfully, and they've got a big maul going, driven into the Scottish 22. And it looks like the maul has been stopped here. And the ball has been turned over by Scotland. Brilliant work from the forward pack, stopping the maul and turning over the ball lawfully. Brilliant work from the Scottish forward pack. And they are going to have a scrum just inside their own 22. Great work from the Scotland forwards. It is still 0-0, 8 minutes and 50 seconds played. And yeah, Scotland now have a scrum inside their own half. Great defensive work from them after Argentina won their line out, driven into the 22, and Scotland turning the ball over. Brilliant work from the forward pack. Gilchrist with a monstrous push back there. Great work from the Scottish forwards. Scrum is being set, and it's not good enough for the ref. He says, no, let's redo this, boys. Looks like the Argentine number 2 there, Julian Montoya, was a bit too low. Ref says, no, let's bring that a bit higher. The scrum is being set again. And Jamie Dobie to feed it to the Scottish forwards and see if they can maintain possession, which they do. Oh, Scotland are pushing that scrum forward, but the ref says, use it. And they're running quick hands of Scotland. Very electric from them here. Kinghorn has the ball, and he's popped it through to Jamie Dobie just inside their own half. They are taken down, and Scotland are through. Oh, it's a quick little kick through from Finn Russell, but it is out on the full, and it will be a scrum to Argentina just inside the Scottish half. That would have been a lovely little dab through from Finn Russell. However, it's just bounced outside and on the full, so therefore it will be a scrum to Argentina. Scotland, interestingly, have not lost consecutive home games since 2022. So recent history does favour them to win this game. Argentina take it on. They've lost possession of the scrum. Scotland playing quick hands now. And Blake England will put it through. But Darcy Graham is going to try collect, but no, this Christian Taylor is back there to collect. Well done for Argentina. And they're going to set a ruck just outside their 22. And again, given to the forwards, just to give the backs a bit more time to relocate themselves and set up a bit of structure. But it looks like Benitez Cruz is going to set up the up and under, which is going to be challenged by the left wing, Mateo Carreras. But it is nowhere near him, and Scotland win possession back. Scotland attacker ducking a few challenges, but eventually taken down inside his own half, inside the Argentina half. And Scotland maintain possession, just passing it through the forwards. Finn Russell now has the ball into the backline. Kyle Steyn has it running, gaining meters as Kyle Steyn, bouncing the Argentine defender, and they are about 10 meters outside the 22. Pierre Skuma now gets the ball and drills a few meters for himself. Yeah, hands through for Scotland now, back to the forwards, taking contact. Finn Russell now. Oh, and he's broken through. That is fantastic. It is a try for Scotland. Number 8, Jack Dempsey manages to get through. And it was from a brilliant pass from none other than Finn Russell, putting Dempsey through at the perfect moment, breaking into a gap. No Argentine defenders were there on the 22-meter line, and there was no one in front of him to tackle him. He's over the line, Jack Dempsey, for the opening try of the game. Brilliant work from Finn Russell, it must be said. Dempsey, with nothing to do other than jog over from the 22. Brilliantly timed move from Finn Russell. Great pass. Well, a bit of a defensive lapse there from Argentina, just allowing the hugest gap for Dempsey to jog through. And it is an easy try for Scotland. 13 minutes played, Scotland lead 5-0. Finn Russell to take the conversion. And without trouble, he slots it. 7-0 to Scotland. 13 and a half minutes played. The fans are ecstatic. They're at home of Scotland, and they are winning this game 7 points to 0. Opening try of the game. Poor defense from Argentina, allowing a big gap for Jack Dempsey to just jog through, and uncontested, he will score that try. Only 50 seconds left on Argentina's yellow card. I wonder if that has had an effect on that try because of that huge gap there. I mean, look, it's not the gap where the right wing would have been. However, being a man down, it does obviously have an effect. The line out is in the line out. The kickoff is taken, and Scotland keep possession. They've collected it just outside their 22, make a few meters. Derby passes it through to the forwards now, setting up another ruck. And he's going to pass it into his own 22 now. No, he's going to put an up and under to be chased by Kyle Steyn, who challenges in the air, but the Argentine, number 15, manages to win possession for Argentina just inside their own half. And Argentina have possession, taken into contact, now playing quick ball. Christian Taylor changing direction of the attack, running himself, taking it into the Scottish half. Benitez Cruz passing the ball through now. And Argentina keep possession. They are inside the Scottish half. Oh, a bit of a sloppy ball from Argentina there. They still keep possession, but they've brought themselves back into their own half now with that sloppy play. Finn Russell making a tackle, rolling away, making sure he is not impeding any sort of Argentina ball there. But Argentina have lost about 15 meters. Oh, but they have a penalty now. And what is that for? The tackler has not rolled away. And Argentina will get another penalty. And with that, Juan Cruz Malia is back on the field. He has served his 10 minutes for the yellow card for that intentional knock-on. And the teams are back to 15 aside. Christian Taylor takes the penalty kick, and he's kicked it just into the Scottish 22 meters. I'd say they're about 20 meters out from the try line now, and it is going to be an Argentine lineout. Argentina only with 14 carries so far in the game. They win the lineout, they set up the maul, but it's quick ball into the back line now, take it into contact. Quick hands again. Oh, that's brilliant move from Choco Barnes, who spins out of a tackle, and there's no one there to support him. The Scottish win back possession, and they have it in their 22. It was a great move from Choco Barnes, but there was no one there to support him, and the ball was quickly ripped from him as he hit the floor, and Scotland have possession back again inside their own 22. The forwards taking it into contact now, letting the back line set up, and it is kicked deep now by Jamie Dobie. Out on the full. That was a brilliant kick from Dobie, taking it all the way to the halfway line from deep inside his 22. Good work from Jamie Dobie there. Ben White would have been the preferred starter for Scotland today. However, Jamie Dobie has now come in, and he has done very well so far. That was a great kick from Jamie Dobie. He's kicked it all the way into the Argentine half. Argentina now have a line out. They've taken it, and they're going to play quick ball to the back line. Slip pass through to number 6, Santiago Grondona. And Benitez Cruz reverses the play. Prasciatelli hits a gap, but he is taken down. Scottish player just managing to roll away. They take a quick ball now to the forwards, into contact now, just inside their own half, near the touchline. Argentina still taking the ball into contact, keeping possession. Prasciatelli putting an up and under through for the back line to chase. Chocobare is trying to get there, but not quite. It is collected by Darcy Graham, who is brought down in contact, and Scotland now have possession inside their own half. Just to confirm now, Matt Fagerson will be on for the rest of the game. I think there was an injury there. So I think it was either Grant Gilchrist or Gregor Brown or Rory Dage. We'll see. So Matt Fagerson is on. He's had great form so far in this Autumn Nations series. Argentina now have the ball. It was kicked deep into their half, and they take it into contact just inside the Scotland half now. Argentina keep possession. Carreras now takes it into contact. Setting it up, the ruck is formed, and just a quick crash ball to the forwards. Making valuable meters here, Argentina. Looks like Argentina are going to send this one up for an up and under to be challenged. Oh, it looks a bit deep, and it is a bit deep from Benitez. Not a great kick, and has a lot of time for Scotland to take the ball into contact. Scotland now with possession. Pierre Skuman taking it into contact. Number 9 being called to use it. Jamie Dobie is going to set up an up and under of his own. And it looks like Blair Kinghorn and Darcy Graham are going to challenge. Well, it's gone deep, so no one challenging for that really. Argentina now have possession again. Bit of tennis. Looks like a little bit of a cross kick now from Argentina. And it's successfully taken now by Malia. However, there was no one there to support him at the ruck. And Blair Kinghorn gets the ball. And Scotland now have possession again. That was an epic cross kick from Prasciatelli through to Malia, who collected the ball, but no one there supporting him. Blair Kinghorn picking up the ball out of his hands, given that there was no one supporting him at the breakdown. And Scotland keep possession. Jamie Dobie now with a quick pick and run, sniping as those number 9s like to do into the Argentina half. Still keeping possession are the Scottish. Being called to use it now. And he's going to set up, oh, it looks like going to be an attacking up and under to be chased by Kyle Steyn, who gets there, but he's knocked it forward, and Argentina managed to keep possession. Argentina now have the scrum advantage, but they also have broken play here, which they're using to their advantage, brought down just inside the half of Scotland. Chocobares is going now. Argentina with quick hands. The left winger, Carreras, now with the ball, taking it just inside the Scottish half. Argentina did have broken play, which they used slightly to their advantage, not quite the meters that they would have wished to have gained from that broken play. However, they do keep possession. Oh, and Malia brought down now with a good rush defense from Scotland. but Argentina do keep possession. Quick hands by the forwards, but it is another crash ball. Montoya, Pedro Rubiolo taking that into contact now, but Argentina are making valuable meters. There's now Chocobares with the ball who gets a few meters. Now they are in the 22 of Argentina. Can they turn this pressure into points? A lot of phases being played here. Honor is intercepted now, but he has been determined that Argentina did have penalty advantage due to a high tackle done earlier in the play. It was Rory Hutchinson who managed that interception. However, they're going to go back for the Argentine penalty. High tackle done on, I think it was Mateo Carreras. Yeah, he's down. He's not looking good. The medics are attending to him. However, yeah, Argentina do have a penalty. It is from a very kickable position as well. And the question is now, are they going to attack and try get those 7 points, or are they going to claw back 3? Let's look at the chat and what we are all saying. We've got Mark Sony saying Marnie Russell. That is a huge compliment, I suppose, to both of those players, Marnie Lebock and Finn Russell. Both playing with similar type of game, with those cross kicks with deadly accuracy, finding the gaps that a lot of number 10s don't manage to find with such ease as those two players do. Their attacking play and ability to find space in the field and to find other players in gaps is just second to none. We saw it there with Scotland's first try. Finn Russell putting Jack Dempsey into that gap to score that try. So it looks like Argentina have opted to take the 3 points available, and it is being kicked by Juan Malia, who's looking for the first points, but he puts it wide, does not manage to convert, and Argentina may come to rue that opportunity later in the game. Unfortunately, missed that penalty opportunity. And the 22 dropout is taken by Scotland. Malia picking up the ball, and they're running it into the Scottish half. And it's been held on by the Argentine player, and Scotland will have a penalty just inside their own half for holding on. Great work at the ruck there from Ferguson, who has come on and will play for the rest of the game. Matt Ferguson, great work there. And Finn Russell is going to look for touch here. Great turnover ball there. And the penalty there. Scotland now taking the kick and just outside their 22. Good kick there. Craig Morgan saying Scotland are winning this, period. Well, they're 7-0 up and they've got an attacking line out here, 25 minutes played. Line out is taken, but it is a skew throw and it has been challenged by Argentina. So Argentina will win possession back. That is poor from Scotland. You cannot have that. An attacking line out 22 meters out, and you allow a swift throw to be done. Just not cool, and costing them a chance at points. Free kick to Argentina, who kick it deep. And Scotland now getting the ball, kicking a deep challenge by Darcy Graham, who gets possession and is run all the way into the Argentine 22. So it looks like Scotland are back exactly where they would have been had they won that line out. Sorry, everybody. Apologies for the data screen being taken away. Argentina allowing Scotland to keep possession now, and Scotland taking quick ball, crash ball, just outside their 22, and they keep possession still just outside the 22. Scotland going on with possession. Got a crash ball from the forwards now. All of it's given to the back line deeply. They've lost a few meters here. Great defense from Argentina. Scotland going nowhere now. No meters being gained at all. Great defense from Argentina, but Scotland do still have possession, about 30 meters up from their try line. Gilchrist taking the ball into contact now. Darcy Graham looking to snipe from the ruck, but he's brought down immediately just outside the 22. Now Scotland are beginning to make some meters. Pierre Skuman with a few meters gained. Oh, some pop ball there. Gilchrist has the ball. He is brought down. Here comes Scotland. Kinghorn has the ball now on the sideline, but he is brought down about 7 meters out from the try line. Dempsey now has the ball, again taken down 7 meters out from the try line. Scotland have a penalty advantage, a free play for them, 7 meters out. What can they do with it? Ferguson now taken down into contact. They're on the 5 meter line. Hutchinson dummies, goes into contact inside the 5 meter line. Now Scotland Tuipolotu sniping, but brought down just outside the try line. Looks like Scotland is going to take a few crash balls into contact here while the backline reorganize themselves. Skuman now takes it into contact. They are still just outside the try line are Scotland. Crash ball again from the forwards. They have a free player, ladies and gents. They have penalty advantage. And it is over the try line now from Ewan Ashman, taking it into contact with speed. And it is a try for Scotland. Ewan Ashman crashing over. Scotland 12-0 up now, 27 minutes played. Great work from the Scotland. And Craig Morgan, I think you are correct saying that Scotland will win. Let's go have a look at the comments here. Ghetto Greg stream fault. Only see the host screen and then there's black. Yes, we are aware of the problem. We're deeply sorry about that and we are working on it and we are trying to fix it. It'll probably be a couple minutes, but that's okay. That's okay. You're just going to have to look at my ugly mug for a few minutes without any other data. I can confirm that 28 minutes have been played and Scotland are 14-0 up. I will keep you updated with the score. For anyone new that joins, if you have just joined us, welcome. It's good to have you here. Ewan Ashman has just crashed over the try line for Scotland, and Scotland are 14-0 to the good against Argentina. 28 minutes played. Brilliant work from the Scottish. They've been dominant this whole game, really. When Argentina have had a bit of a sniff, Scotland's defense has been solid, and they have come back with great fight, and they are 14-0 up. It looks like our data will be back soon. I will let you know as soon as it is back, ladies and gents. The kickoff is taken and Scotland have possession. Scotland keeping possession now just inside their, or just outside their 22 rather, so they will not be able to pass it back and kick it out on the floor. Looks like Dobie is lining up a deep kick, which he manages to do. It is collected by Malia, who takes the ball into. No, he's passing it now. Backline are running hands down. There's a bit of a gap on the right-hand side. Chocobara is passing. And it is the right wing for Argentina, who takes the ball into contact. And Argentina are on the attack here, 30 meters out from the try line. Into contact from the forwards. Malia now. Passing the ball to Juan Martin Gonzalez, who takes it into contact. Matt Ferguson rolling away, so he does not concede a penalty. Argentina trying to attack a rush defense from Scotland, but they skip it. And Chocobara is taking it into contact. It looks like, ladies and gents, our data has been fixed here. I will update the stream now. And you should be able to see. There we go. We are back. You can see that it is 14-0 to Scotland. Argentina now have possession. Welcome back to our data screen. And we will be able to see all of the interesting facts and stats. Sorry about that blackout, ladies and gents. Just a momentary lapse in concentration from our technology. Argentina still have possession. They've lost a few meters, though, with a bit of a sloppy pass. Chocobares now takes it into contact. And Argentina now have a penalty advantage, it looks like. They have a free play to Argentina. Multi-phase play from Argentina with their penalty advantage, but they have a free player. What are they going to do? Let's see something exciting. Argentina, no. brought down. Scotland steal the ball, but Argentina do have the penalty advantage. Looks like there has been an injury during this play as well. The ref has called for time off. Darcy Ray was the one that was called offside on not one, but two occasions here. Again, it is in a kickable area for Argentina. Not the easiest kick, but his confidence has probably just taken a big hit after that miss that he missed a few minutes ago. So I think that that Argentina are probably going to look for touch here, and see if they can get themselves over the line and will bring back 7 points. Or are they? No, they're going to look for the three. It is in center field here on the 40-meter line. Look, Malia really should be getting this over. For a kicker of his quality, should have a crack here. Good to see that he backs himself this time. Hasn't lost his confidence. Busy lining up the kick. He should expect himself to kick this over, despite that miss previously. Look, the miss was from a different part of the field. It was a tough kick there. Not quite from the touchline, but it was about 45 meters out on the angle, missing it to the right. But this time, dead center in front of the poles. Should be able to kick this over with relative ease. Lines it up with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Malia, has he got the distance? No, he's kicked it right again and short. And he's missed two kickable opportunities here. The second one being a really, really good opportunity. I'm surprised he missed that, really. And he really has cost Argentina there. That's just, yeah, really, really poor from him. Quite unfortunate. Yeah, look, that was just not great. I think that Argentina are really missing Santiago Carreras in this game. We know his quality with the boot, and he hardly misses any kicks. Malia, second choice kicker now. He's had two kicks at poles, and both of them have been very, very kickable opportunities. And he has unfortunately missed both. Scotland with their rush defense again. They have been caught offside a couple times with their rush defense. They need to be very careful with that. This time it worked quite well, though, restricting Argentina from gaining any meters more than necessary from the Scottish point of view. But Argentina do keep possession. They've mauled it over just into the Scottish half. Rubiolo taking the ball into contact now. Gilchrist bringing him down. Argentina swinging the ball through the hands. And it is taken into contact by Joaquin Oviedo, tackle made. Argentina gaining some meters bit by bit here. Isgro taking the ball into contact now. Bit by bit, Argentina are just sneaking into the Scottish half. They're running a bit deep now, Argentina. This time. And he has brought down Santiago Grondona. Argentina keeping possession but not looking very dangerous at all here. Scotland's defense, their rush defense being quite effective, preventing them from making any significant meters here, really staying in the same part of the field for the past 2 minutes or so. 11 phases worth, and Argentina haven't really gone too far. Forces them to go into the up and under, being challenged by Isgro, and they have lost the ball. However, Scotland knocked the ball on and therefore concede a scrum. So Argentina do manage to get a bit of territory gain there, the kick working for them, which is probably what they needed to do, folks, because they were just going nowhere. 12 phases worth of rugby and just gaining maybe a meter or two. Not really worth it. A bit of trench warfare happening there. A lot of meters gained for a lot of energy spent. So they decided to go to the up and under. It was challenged very well, knocked on by Kyle Stain again, and Argentina will have a scrum inside the Scottish half. Alrighty, folks. Let's see what the chat is saying. Oh, nothing new here. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get involved here. I want to see your predictions. I want to see where you're watching from. I want to see what exact score lines you think are going to happen today. Have you guys been playing My Picks by Forever Sports? It is a fantastic app where you can predict the results of games, the exact results as well, not just your score lines, but rather the exact results. It is a very cool app. Um, yeah, let's get your picks in for next week. There's a lot of rugby still to be played in the Autumn Nation series. The scrum is being set up now. Scotland are 14-0 up after 35 minutes being played. Argentina about 35 meters out from there, from the try line. Scrum successfully won by Argentina. Shuffling it now through the back line. Scotland's rush defense getting there, though. Chocobares into contact. Benitez Cruz sniping, getting a few meters there. Good carry from him. Argentina looking to get into the Scottish 22 now. Quick hands now. Chocobares through to Malia. They get into the 22. Valuable meters being made by Argentina. Cruz taking the ball into contact. The crash ball. Now the Argentina defense, all of the Scotland defense doing very well. That rush defense making Argentina knock the ball on there, and Scotland have won the ball back, folks. Inside their own 22, they've done very well. Setting it up to the forwards for a bit of crash ball there so the backline can reorganize themselves. Looks like the number 9, Jamie Dobie, is going to set up a kick, which he does. A deep kick out on the floor. Argentina are going to take it quickly. No, they are not. Brilliant defensive work from Scotland here. That rush defense, I've been talking about it all game, it feels like. Hitting the ball, hitting the contact there. Great tackle. And as he caught the ball, who was that? The number 11, Mateo Carreras for Argentina. As he caught the ball, the tackle was made, the impact causing him to knock the ball on, and Scotland winning possession back. Then getting some territory gain again, kicking the ball out, and Argentina take the line out, resulting from that. And they keep possession now, making a huge territory loss from that handling error caused by brilliant Scotland defense. How good was that defense from Scotland? Wow. Anyway, Argentina get possession back, and they manage to keep themselves just inside the. Argentina do have a penalty now. Not moving away were the Scottish forwards, preventing Argentina from getting that ball out. Just inside the Scottish half, right in front of the poles again, though. Are they going to look for a third penalty? Probably not. I think Malia's boot does not have the distance for that, so they're probably going to kick for touch here, which they are going to do. Geronimo Prisciantelli looking for touch, which he successfully does. Great kick from Prisciantelli from just about the halfway line. He manages to kick it halfway into the Scottish 22. And Argentina, with 2 minutes to go until halftime, have an attacking lineout. Argentina, no points so far this half. What can you do? Please, boys. Please, Argentina, for the Southern Hemisphere. Let's do it. Lineout being taken. Ref calling it. And it's going to be a free kick to Scotland. Argentina, what is going on, lads? A technical infringement from the RGs, and he was not 2 meters away at the setup of the lineout, and as a result, as a technicality, Scotland get the free kick. Oh man, Argentina, your discipline has not been great in this game, and as a result, you've cost yourself, I think, a fair amount of points out there. There was a great chance at some points there, and they just messed it up. The person lifting up was going there before the ball was in the air, not 2 meters away. Technical infringement, meaning Scotland got their free kick. And Finn Russell kicks it just about to the halfway line, and Argentina will now have another line out. Oaks, don't do it again, please. Well, this time they win the line out, and it's going to be quick hands through the back line now. Taking it into contact is Chocobares. And Argentina have lost possession in contact. Oh no. Argentina will concede possession to Scotland with a knock on in contact there. The ref has called for a scrum to Scotland with 10 seconds to go in the half before we are in the red. So we are going to set up the scrum. Oh man, that was just poor from Chocobares, in contact. Actually, it wasn't even poor from Chocobares. It was brilliant from Finn Russell. He ripped the ball out there. I'm not quite sure why a scrum was awarded to. I think the ref has made a mistake here, thinking that there was a knock on from Chocobares, but in fact, it was brilliantly ripped by Finn Russell into contact. And then the ref decided to blow his whistle and call for a scrum. But anyway, much of a muchness here. Scotland have possession, the scrum being set. We are in the red now. 40 minutes have been played. 14-0 to Scotland. Probably just going to kick it out here and call half time. No, they're going to attack, looking for more points. It was knocked backwards by the Scottish players. Finn Russell with a cross kick to Kyle Steyn, who's going to kick it forward. And look, no, he's kicked it out in the full, and that will be half time. Scotland looking for a sneaky little try towards the end there, but Kyle Steyn squiffing it off his boot there. And as a result, that will be half time here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, folks, at half time it is Scotland 14, Argentina 0. A very disappointing showing from the Argentinians so far. Can they come back in the second half? Let me know in the chat. Will Argentina bring some Southern Hemisphere pride back to the Southern Hemisphere? But yeah, as a result, I mean, at the moment, they're just not looking that good. Scotland playing brilliantly, though. 14-0 up, taking their chances, 2 tries to the good. Their rush defense has caused Argentina a lot of problems, a lot of physicality at the breakdown from the Scots, and they have been good at challenging for the ball in the air, making sure that they win possession a lot of the time. Argentina have been a bit aimless so far in this game, and as a result, they find themselves 14 points to 0 down. Will they come back, folks? Let me know. It is halftime at Scottish Gas Murrayfield, and we will be seeing you again for the second half very shortly. See you now. Cheers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Scottish Gas Murrayfield, where Argentina trail 14-0, and the second half is about to kick off. Argentina have been truly awful so far in this game. They are going to want to change that as the kickoff is taken to start the second half. Scotland taking the kickoff and Argentina collecting just inside their own 22. Taken into contact by the forwards and sent backwards. Simon Benitez Cruz putting it high up, going pretty much nowhere though, and Scotland collecting the ball just outside the 22. That went straight up and straight down, and Argentina's poor form continues at the start of the second half. Scotland playing quick hand to the backline. Blair King on to Darcy Graham now. Takes it into contact. Scotland looking to attack and get some pressure building even more in the second half here. Argentina really staring down the barrel of yet another defeat at Murrayfield. Have not won here since 2009. And Scotland recycle the ball into contact now. Dempsey taking it there. Get a bit of forwards crash ball. They're making some valuable meters here of Scotland into the 22 now. Derby round the corner through to Ewan Ashman, who takes it now. Scotland really getting some good go forward here, about 10 meters out from the try line. However, it has been stolen by Argentina and then again knocked on by Argentina as he stole it. And Scotland have possession again, taken into contact once again by the Scottish. Knock-on advantage has now become the penalty advantage for Scotland. Very interesting. I think there were a bit of hands in the ruck there unlawfully from Argentina, and Scotland have a free play. All of this coming from a silly nothing kick from Simon Benitez Cruz. Scotland taking the ball into contact again, about 15 meters out from their try line. Recycling back, Finn Russell on the boot now looking for a cross kick, and it is caught by Malia of Argentina. And Scotland, of course, had a free play there. It was a penalty advantage, and we are going to take a TMO look at the infringement here. It looks like number 7 from Argentina, Juan Martin Gonzalez, has had a dangerous clean out. Let's have a look here, folks. Let's see what is going on. I mean, the penalty is definitely going to happen here. The question is whether there's going to be a yellow card brandished again to Argentina. Anyway, folks, let me know in the chat, where are you watching from? What are you drinking? Like I said earlier, I'm on the coffees today because, yeah, I mean, I had a few too many beers this weekend and my liver said, just chill, just relax a bit. Okay, watching this clean out now. Oh, Gonzalez was a bit high there, not making an effort to crouch and get low in the clean out. So was there a bit of head contact here? Yeah, so forgive me making a mistake. There was Rory Dodge from Scotland, number 7, who's been looking for a dangerous clear out here. Not the Argentina number 7, Gonzalez. He was involved there, but he was the one that was involved in the ruck. And then Dodge comes through with a high shoulder. In real time, it looks like there's absolutely no issue at all. He's just doing a simple clear out, not really getting very lowered about it at all. But in slow motion, it looks a lot worse than it really is. I mean, in my opinion, this is just a rugby incident. As it happens, he's getting involved in the ruck, trying to clear out to make sure that his team can keep possession. And while Martin Gonzalez is getting there to clear out for his own team, he just gets a bit low. So what's happened now is that the ref is calling that there's a low degree of danger from the clear out. However, the penalty is now reversed from Scotland to Argentina because there was some form of danger involved. It'll just be a penalty. There is no card brandished to It was at Rory Dodge, and it is taken by Argentina. The kick is caught. It has not been kicked out by Argentina, and Scotland have possession again. That was an awful kick from Malia, and Argentina's poor game continues. Truly, Argentina just are not in it today, folks. They're really not having a game of it at all. Scotland take possession back into contact just outside their own 22 now. Hands through the back line, not really gaining any meters there, though. Derby passing through, and they're running again. Oh, he's broken through the line as Spears Skuman taken down now just inside the Scottish 22. Kyle Steyn getting it on the side there, just on the left touchline. He's taken down. Scotland are now 10 meters out from the try line. Ewan Ashman breaking through again, just as he did in the first half, and he is over. Scotland going 19-0 up, 43 minutes played. And Argentina, what have you done? That has come from a poor penalty kick from Juan Cruz, from Malia. Oh no. Guys, if you're an Argentina fan and you are watching this, I am so sorry. This has been awful rugby from Argentina. Wow, but the Scottish have been clinical, it must be said, when they've had the chance. And Ewan Ashman just breaking through defenders like they're not even there. 3 men trying to take him down. Let's have a look at the comments. What are you saying? Argent Swiss, absolutely infuriating. Everything we can do wrong, we are doing wrong. You know what? I agree with you there. Argentina not having the time of it. And the conversion is kicked over as expected by Finn Russell. It is 21-0 to Scotland with 44 minutes played. Look, I predicted a Scotland win at the beginning of this, but I said by only 2 points. And Scotland are absolutely running away with this game now. Let's see the Scotland now. Born H, 001. The double standards are just astounding. You know what? I think you must be referring to the 2 red cards that have been brandished to the Springboks for, similar type of incidents where the shoulder was high into head contact and red cards given to Springbok players, whereas when it is a Scottish player, it is just a simple penalty, no red card. Anyway, look, not exactly the same type of situation, but the principle does apply, like no mitigation. Anyway, what can we do? Scotland have possession now in their own half, running it through the hands. And Kyle Steyn finds a bit of space, puts it on the boot, chasing it now. A bit fumbly there from Garcia, but he does collect it again. And Argentina now have a penalty. Well, what is that from? Offside from Scotland. Okay. I think there were some players chasing after that kick from Kyle Steyn who were in front of the ball when he kicked it. Argentina making some substitutions now. 5 forwards coming on. Their own version of a bomb squad for Argentina coming onto the field. And part of those 5 is none other than Pablo Matera, brandishing number 20 on his back. And he is going to need to absolutely galvanize his team. 21-0 down after 45 minutes played. Argentina have just not arrived, putting 52 points on the board last week. They've been blank so far this week. Scotland have just been dominant. Truly and utterly dominant. Will this Argentine bomb squad make a difference? Because my goodness, they need it. They really, really do need it. Wow. Okay, the Argentina penalty kick is taken, and they've kicked it deep into the Scottish 22 now. Can they do something with this? Argentina, please. You guys have made the most silly mistakes so far in this game. Inside the Scottish 22 now, Argentina, please just do something. You've lost lineouts there in the game so far. You've made some silly kicks and lost possession, and Argentina take the lineout, and they've lost it. They've lost possession. Scotland get the ball back. Knocked there by Matt Ferguson. Oh, goodness. Knocked backwards, of course, because Scotland have possession. Oh, Argentina, this is so frustrating to watch. Boys, come on. Letting the Southern Hemisphere down. Jamie Dobie kicking it deep out into touch. Argentina looking to take it quickly, but they do not. They're going to take the line out again. This time, still in the Scottish half, but a lot further away from the try line than where they were. Argentina coaching staff have a lot to think about after this game because Pomi and the Buggers, your guys, it's just really not gone to plan. If there were blueprints, it hasn't happened. Argentina win the line out this time. And Matera with this first touch of the game taken down just inside the Scottish half. Argentina keeping possession. Quick hands through the back line now. Carreras getting the ball. Finally, Argentina doing something. Broken through. That's Carreras. He's getting through. He steps in. Oh, and they've knocked it on just in front of the try line of Argentina. As you said, Argent Swiss, everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Finally, something good happened for Argentina. There was an awesome break through the line from Matias Moroni from Carreras. He broke through the gap, running. He's trying to offload the ball now to who was that? I can't see, but on the touchline, no one in front of him, and he's just dropped the ball. It was the number 11, Mateo Carreras. No one in front of him to stop him from scoring that try, and he's just knocked it on. It would have been Argentina's first try, an opportunity to narrow the gap, get into the game, get some go forward, some momentum, but no, a knock on. Oh man, just in front of the try line there. Oh, Argentina, your 8 handling errors in the game so far. It's been awful, guys. Man, this is not the Argentina we've grown to know and love. Anyway, Scotland feed the scrum. A dominant scrum from them. Ref is called use it though. Scotland keep possession. And Tui Pelosi takes it into contact. And they get a penalty to Scotland. An offside position from Argentina. Oh, guys. They've had about 3 or 4 chances to score some tries here of Argentina, and they've just absolutely ruined every one of them. The most recent one being that knock-on the try line. That was just, oh, man. Man, Argentina, guys, like, I'm supporting you. My heart is with you in this game, but just have not arrived at all. Wow. Scotland taking their penalty kick and kicking it into the Argentine half. Ashman to take the line out. Scotland win the line out, set up the maul. Argentina there to defend that maul quite well. And Scotland are going to pass the ball through the back line now. Tuipulotu opts to go by himself, though, into contact, bringing it into the Argentine half. Russell with a fancy little kick, looking for the 50-22, but not finding it. Chocobares back there to collect. Kicking the ball deep now, he does, and it is collected by Finn Russell just outside his 22, and he's going to kick it deep again. Not looking for touch, kicking at center field. It is collected by Rodrigo Isgro, who's going to run the ball onto the boot. He's going to chase it himself, and it is a bad bounce. But Argentina knocking it on, it seems. Oh, man, with that poor bounce, Isgro just trying to collect it, knocking it on. It was the right idea. It was a really good effort. A better bounce of the ball, and he probably would have been through. Maybe not to score a try, but there were some players with him that could have supported him to score that try. And just a poor bounce of the rugby ball there, and was knocked forward by him. And Scotland will have a scrum inside their own half. Argent Swiss in the comments already said it. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong for Argentina, and that's exactly what's happening. They just knocked the ball on the try line to miss a great golden opportunity there. Now with a lovely little play from Isgro, just a poor bounce. He knocks it on. Not much he could do about that. Scotland, however, on the other hand, as soon as they've gotten into the red zone in this game, they have been clinical and they have scored points. They've been, no nonsense approach to this game, finishing the opportunities that they've had, and as a result, are 21 points to the good. The scrum is fed by Jamie Dobie. It's a dominant scrum from Scotland. They've got the penalty advantage from it now, pushing forward, and the ref has blown his whistle. Scotland get the penalty. Brilliant scrummaging from Scotland. Absolutely powerful. And despite the fact that they have not made any substitutions barring Matt Ferguson, compared to Argentina's fresh forwards that have just come on, 5 replacements, mind you, not even 5 minutes ago. And oh, Argentina, it's been poor. Anyway, the Finn Russell takes the penalty kick, kicks it into the Argentine 22. Dominant scrum from Scotland. Winning the penalty. And from this position, we have seen Scotland score twice already in this game. Can they do it again and make that gap even bigger? Ashman taking the line out now. Not challenged by Argentina. Scotland set up the maul. Maul is going sideways now. A lot of players. Now it's got some go forward. Backline players joining the maul. The maul has stopped once. Ref has called one stop. But the maul is still going. The maul has shifted. Oh, and he's broken away as Ashman. And now take it to Ferguson, who takes it into contact on the 5-meter line of Scotland. Pierre Skuman passing the ball. Taken into contact by number 18, Elliot Miller-Mills. Ferguson taking it into contact now. Still on the 5-meter line of Scotland. Trying to shift it through. Hutchison taking it into contact now. Sniping is Jamie Dobie. 4 meters out now of Scotland. Dodge has a crack at the line, but going nowhere. Taken down. Kyle Steyn has a crack, but also taken down. The forwards are not making any sort of go forward here. Again, taking into contact by the forwards. Now the back line are putting it through. Inviting. Oh, and it's intercepted by Argentina. Isco with it. Finally, Argentina have something. It's a foot race to the end. Can he be caught? It's a little cross kick now from Argentina. Can they finish this? He's taken down as Isgro with 10 meters to go to the try line. Argentina, end-to-end stuff here now. Argentina, can they do something about this? Taken down 5 meters away from the try line now. Argentina with a chance to come back into this game. Mojano has now knocked the ball on. However, they did have a penalty advantage at Argentina. And there's a card being brandished to Scotland for the offside offense. Carreras is on now, ladies and gents. Finally, Santiago Carreras, he should have started the game, in my opinion. Christian Telly's had not a great game himself. Anyway, Blair Kinghorn has been sent off. Scotland have been caught offside a few times in this game. It has been their one weakness so far. And the refs had enough, given a yellow card saying, listen, you know what, you guys have done this one too many times. I'm going to give you the yellow for doing so. And end-to-end stuff. Scotland were 5 meters out. It was Finn Russell's risky pass that was intercepted by Rodrigo Isgro, who was running. He was sending it, but he was getting caught by, I think it was Blair Kinghorn as well. So as a result, he was trying to, well, there's a replay being played here. Isgro going, he's running, he's being caught by Kinghorn. He tries to put it on his right boot, which he successfully does. A little sideways banana type kick, and it was collected by Mojano, who, while getting tackled, managed to keep it. Darcy Graham with a desperate tackle about 10 meters out from the try line. And Argentina then, when resetting, doing very, very well. And it was Blair Kinghorn that was then caught offside. Now Argentina taking a scrum instead for the penalty, which is a very difficult. Matera now running. Matera going 2 meters out from the try line now, Argentina. Can they get their first points of the game? Taken into contact. Resetting now, Argentina. Again, 1 meter out, Argentina. Come on, boys. Keep pushing, boys. Mojano to Matera, taken into contact. Still 1 meter out, Argentina. Trying to crash over all the forwards, but no, brought down by Scotland. The ref is blown. What's happening here? Looks like there's a chat here to be had. Have Argentina scored a try? They were very, very close. Like I said, 1 meter out. Or has it been held up by the Scottish defense? Ref has blown his whistle. Ref is having a look at TMO now. The question is try, yes or no. from the angle that I could see here, there's no confirmation that there was grounding. It could have been held up by Scotland, but let's see if TMO can find a different angle on review here. Please, let's hope that Argentina have scored a try here. Oh, it would be wonderful. The ball is close there. Is there grounding? It looks like there was a grounding right before Scotland stole the ball. Oh, there's nothing conclusive there. It's very close to the line. He's trying to ground it, the Argentine player. And in attempting to ground it, it looks like a Scottish player. Yeah, there is a grounding there. But is it before or on the line? There's, there was a clear grounding. I'm just not sure if it was on or before the line here. I think they're showing probably the best angle here. Or it looks like that could be on the line before it's been stolen by Matt Ferguson. I think this might be a try, folks. There was a definite grounding. Has it been on the line? Is the question. They're showing a few replays here. It's Julian Montoya who might be awarded the try if it is scored. Oh, this is a difficult decision to make for TMO. Come on, just give the Argentines something, man. Give them something. That's my bias coming through, but decision has been made. Argentina player has the ball on his hands at all times, and it has been grounded on the line. And it will be Argentina's first try for the match. 21-5 now with 56 minutes played. Finally, Argentina are on the scoreboard. Julian Montoya, the Argentina captain, gets his 16th international try. And it should be fairly straightforward conversion for Argentina, especially with Santiago Carreras kicking the ball now, given that Malia didn't have his kicking boots on today, missing two opportunities earlier, but Carreras has converted the try. It is now 21-7 in favor of Scotland. Argentina are on the board. Folks, is this going to mark the Argentine comeback? Let it be so. Let me know in the chat. Are Argentina coming back? What a swing of play, though. Scotland looking to score their fourth try of the game. Interception there. All the way to the other side. Argentina score and Scotland find themselves a man down now. How quickly the game of rugby can change. Isn't it beautiful, folks? Scotland take the kickoff and it's collected by Isgro on the right wing. Into contact inside the 22. Argentina are going to play hands, though. They're not going to kick it, keeping possession. Chocobares with the ball now, running, making some meters. Oh, and that's a high tackle, surely, ref. Yes, it is. Argentina with the penalty advantage now, playing the ball. Thomas Cajo running through now, making some valuable meters. Argentina, they look like they've got their tails up now, finally with some go forward in the match. Malia running with the ball now. Pass through to Isgro. There is support there, but he's not passing it. He's taken down inside the 22 now. Argentina. Still with the penalty advantage, but the penalty was way back in the field. Can Argentina make this count? Chocobares taking it into contact. Driving towards the line of Scotland, Argentina now. 1 meter away. It looks like the Argentine forwards are going to take it into contact again. 1 meter away. Can they do again what they've just did 3 minutes ago? Can they score another try and bring themselves back into this game properly? Come on, Argentina. Still 1 meter out. Thomas Gallo with the ball into crash now. Crash ball into contact. Argentina still pushing. Isgro over the line. He scored. Argentina are well back into this game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes, Rodrigo Isgro, who should have got himself a try earlier, has now managed to get himself over the whitewash. Argentina are back. The momentum has shifted. And my goodness, why did it take them 55 minutes to arrive in this game? Folks, oh, we've got a game of rugby on our hands now. Good patient rugby from Argentina, though, as well. They were looking, the forwards pushing, combining. They were not getting too stressed. They made sure that they knew, look, they have the momentum, they have the go forward. Rodrigo Isgro taking with the ball with a bit of momentum, crashing over the line over two defenders. And Argentina score their try. 2 tries in 2 minutes. Bit of a tougher kick here for Carreras, but he has been known to slot these. 8 seconds on the shot clock. He looks, he kicks it. Oh, and he's put it wide. Oh, to the right again. That means Argentina have left 8 points out there. It could be a 1 point game if all of their kicks went over, but unfortunately, it is not. It is now 21 points to 12 in favor of Scotland, folks. Argentina are back, and they've got some menace to them now, finally. But like I said earlier, why did it take them 55 minutes to do so? Let's hear your comments. What are you guys saying? Where are you watching from? What are you drinking? Who are you supporting? Are Argentina coming back to win this game? The short kick was taken by Scotland, but Matera collecting it. And Scotland trying to claim the ball back, though, have knocked it on, and it will be a scrum to Argentina. Yo! Woo. What a game of rugby we have in our hands now. Was getting a bit boring. Argentina with a poor first half and a pretty poor first 15 minutes of the second half, but all of a sudden they've come back. They've made the deficit 9 points now. Argentina, please, for the Southern Hemisphere's sake, can you come back? Possession in the last 10 minutes, 71% belonging to Argentina and 57% territory. The momentum is well and truly swung into Argentina's favor. Can they keep this going and come back? The scrum being set up. Being fed by Augustin Moyano, replacement number 9. Argentina running. Oh, they've gone blind. Making some moments, but no! Argentina, what have you done? The pass gone behind the player, and as a result, the players are left behind on their own. Scotland have rucked over and holding on to the ball of Argentina. It is a penalty to Scotland. Oh, no. Talk about momentum swings. Argentina were on it well and truly, making some good go forward again for the third time in about 5 minutes, and a poor pass behind, I think it was Rodrigo Isgro. And, oh, man. One player there, I think it was, who was it? Malia, who was left behind there to try fight for possession by himself. 3 Scotland players converging on him all at once. What is Malia to do other than to concede possession? And it is a penalty to Scotland. And they have called for poles here. Finn Russell going to have a kick here. It looks like just off center on the 40-meter line. On the angle, it is a distance of 47 meters. Oh, Finney. 3 kicks from 3 tonight so far. Can he knock over a penalty as well and make it a 12-point deficit? Lines up the kick. Distance is no problem. Direction is no problem. It is 3 points to Scotland. 24 points to 12 now in favor of Scotland. 3 points rather, conversion done over there. And it is, 24-12 to Scotland now. Like I said earlier, we're talking about momentum shifts in this game. Scotland had it for all of the first half. The beginning of the second half too. Argentina coming back with 12 quick points in reply. And then a silly mistake from Argentina costing them 3 points. Now has the momentum shifted back to Scotland. 63 minutes played. 24-12 to Scotland. Scotland inside their own 22. Up and under from Jamie Dobie. Kicks it out on the floor. Are they going to look to take it quickly, Argentina? Isgro says, no, we will not. It'll just be a standard line out. Let's have a look at the poll. Who are you supporting? It's gone 50% Scotland, 50% Argentina. We did have a 58-42 in favor of Argentina earlier. As Scotland now make a change. Duan Vandermerwe onto the field. Also, Scotland's yellow card has been timed out now. They are back to 15 men on the field. Their Kinghorn is back. Hutchinson making way for Van der Merwe, which means Kyle Steyn will now move into the centre and Duan van der Merwe will now be playing left wing. Line out stolen by Scotland again. It's like the fifth time in the game they've done that. Kyle Steyn in the centre field now, getting the ball, taking it into contact. And Ashman carrying the ball into contact now. Scotland still in their own half. While Steyn again taking it. Oh, driven back. But Scotland do still have possession. Miller Mills now with the ball. The tackle has been made. Scotland are not really going anywhere. Looks like Jamie Dobie is going to set up and under for the back line to chase, which they do. Darcy Graham underneath it, challenging for the ball, which he successfully does. He's got it. But is he holding on here? Oh, it has been turned over by Argentina. Great work from them. And Argentina now in possession. Taken into contact by Pablo Matera. Luciano now to Carreras. A long pass through to Mateo Carreras now. Argentina trying to get some go forward here, taking it up to the halfway line. Carreras now looking for a sneaky little pass. There was no gap there. It is taken into contact. Mojano looking for a bit of... Carreras throwing a dummy, trying to find a gap. He finds a small one, though, and he gets about 2-3 meters out of it, though. Isgro making a pass and driven forward now. Argentina have made about 10 meters of distance there. Work from them. Argentina crash ball. And number 14, offside again. Scotland caught offside. It's the fourth offside penalty of the day for Argentina and against Scotland. Poor discipline from Scotland. They have been caught offside many a time here. Wow. What can Argentina do with this penalty advantage now? I mean, play has stopped and there's a sub being made. Ricardo on for Moroni. So yeah, Mojano decides to play the ball blind, and Darcy Graham now, different kind of offside here. He's trying to get back towards his side, and as a result, Mojano runs into him. A bit of a technicality here and gets himself that offside penalty. Like I said, fourth one that Argentina have won for offside in this game. Scotland's discipline lacking when it comes to the offside play. It will be Carreras going to kick for touch here. Successfully does so and into the 22. What a great kick, though. He only managed to get about 10 meters there. Well, it's just outside the 22 even. Oh, pretty poor kick from Carreras. But now, Argentina with a line out just outside the Scottish 22. Can they turn this pressure into points? They win the line out, forming a maul. The maul has got some good go forward. Can they keep going? Oh, yeah, driving the maul. Matera now running. Broken out of the back of the maul, and they are about 15 meters out from the try line now. Chocobares getting the ball. Backline play. Mojano into contact. Scotland defensive line is a bit frayed here. Carreras with a late pop pass. Argentina now 5 meters out. Can they turn this pressure into points? Ramming the ball now. The Pumas are embarking on another raid here. Can they keep going and turn this into points? Come on, Argentina. Crash ball. Still 5 meters out. Passing the ball now. Matera. Oh, and they've driven back a little bit there. About 2 meters back from where they were. Scotland defense standing strong now. It was a bit frayed earlier, but they've fixed that. Taped all the holes. Pablo Matera taking it now. Still about 7 meters out. But Argentina now have a penalty advantage. Surely Argentina have to turn this into points now. Carreras with the ball. Malia taking the ball now. Isgro collecting, but he is taken down on the 5 meter line. Argentina just staying there at about the 5 meter line, not turning this into any sort of points, but they do have the penalty advantage. Tui Pilatu bringing down the Argentine number 23. Justo Picardo has just come on, but he's driven back, and as a result, the ref says, "No, what? Let's stop the play there. Argentina are going to take a penalty over here." What are Argentina going to do here? 68 minutes played. I don't think 3 points is a choice here with only 12 minutes to go. No choice has been made here. Are they going to call for a scrum? No. They're looking for a little tap and go. If Argentina have been watching a bit of Bulls rugby here because a tap and go is being played. I love it. Chocobares into contact. 5 meters out now, Argentina. Trying to set up a little more in open play. And they're taken down. 3 meters up now, Argentina. In the shadow of the Scottish post they are now. Come on, Argentina. This is pressure. And they turn it into points. I've said that so many times now. Please, boys. And they've gone over under the poles. Yes, it is the Argentine number 5, Pedro Rubiolo. What a try from Argentina. Finally, they've managed to get some pressure into the points, and they have turned that into a try. 5 points. Yes, Argentina using that. Oh man, that was good. That was good from Argentina. Not stressing, not panicking. Forwards making some go forward here, pushing, and over under the middle of the post. And of course, it is converted. 24 points to 19. Argentina are down now. It is only a 5-point game, folks. Can Argentina come back and win this game with 10 minutes to go and only 5 points in it? Oh, Scotland. Dear Scotland, what's happening? It's certainly been Argentina's half here. Wow. Whew. Okay, Argentina. 10 minutes to go. The comeback is on, folks. It's a one-score game for the first time since, like, pretty much the start of the first half. Scotland take the kickoff pretty deep. It is collected and into contact. Juan van der Merwe trying to challenge there, but Argentina do keep possession. Ref calls use it on the ball now. Kick deep from the Argentine substitute number 9. Dempsey, who scored the opening try, gets the ball for Scotland, takes it into contact. Oh, it's a different game now, folks. The momentum was in favor of Scotland. Then it shifted to Argentina. Then it was back to Scotland. Now I dare say it is back with Argentina. The second half has been a brilliant watch. Good rugby in the second half. Ladies and gents, let me know. Who are you supporting? Do you think Argentina can come back and win this game? Up and under. Oh, he's taken out in the air there. Surely the Argentine player. But no, the ref calls it a fair contest. And Scotland have won the ball back. Oh, ref, come on. What game are you watching here? Scotland attacking now. Kinghorn slaloming through, and he has lost it forward into contact, and Argentina will have a scrum inside their own half. Yo, ladies and gents, this is interesting rugby. Very interesting rugby. Wow. Yeah, Kinghorn, it was a good tackle there, trying to offload the ball, but he just knocks it on in an attempt to pass the ball. 72 minutes and 20 seconds played. The players are just taking a bit of a break here, a bit of a breather, while Juan van der Merwe gets some strapping. Well, folks, we are in for 8 minutes of some stellar rugby here. I'm sure it is going to be an electric finish. Let's see in the comments, who do you think is going to win this game now? I called it 2 points in favor of Scotland. Doesn't look like it's going to be that, but it could be close here. Or Argentina going to come back with a try. 5 points in it. One try will bring them level. A converted try will put Argentina 2 points ahead. 72 and a half minutes played, and Argentina are setting up their scrum. Argentina definitely have their tails up now. Scrum being set. Argentina to feed. Argentina taking a blind. Running through Carreras. He pops the ball through to Isgro, who's running. Takes it into the 22. Now Malia tackled in the Scottish 22. Can Argentina use this broken play now? Scotland with a broken defensive line. Bit of pressure now being created. Pablo Matera into contact. They're 5 meters out for Argentina. Santi Carreras taking the ball into contact now. Still 5 meters out are Argentina. Some great movement forward from Argentina. Can they use this to turn it into another try? It's definitely been Argentina's half. Isgro taking it into contact now. Oh, Scotland are under some severe pressure here. 2 meters out again for Argentina. What an opportunity. Less than a meter out now are Argentina. Matera taking it into contact, not looking for the line, just placing it back again. Murrayfield holds its breath as Argentina are so close to the try line. Is it over? Has he put it down? No, just behind. Couldn't get it through. Oh my goodness, still a meter out, Argentina. Andrew Brace looking at it. Has the ball been held up? No. He's placed it back. Argentina still looking for this try. Oh my. Argentina do go over the line, but has it been held up? Oh my, with 74 minutes on the clock. Oh, the body language doesn't look very sure from Pablo Matera. He is the player that has crashed over the line for Argentina, but it may have been held up. Similar to their try from a few minutes ago. On-field decision is no try, but the ref is looking to the TMO. Ref seems to think, according to his assistant referee, that the ball has been lost over the line and that Scotland have stolen it. But TMO has a job to do here. Oh, please tell me he's pulled a magic out of thin air here and scored. They think that he has lost the ball, Matera, and then regathered. Oh my, what a finish we have here, folks. What a finish we have. He's over the line there from this angle. Okay, it looks like is it grounded on the line there? It looks like there has been a grounding on the line, but is there a Scottish hand underneath that ball? And if there is, it would be the most insane defense ever. TMO has made a decision. The ball has clearly hit the line as Matera is in possession, and he may award the try. Argentina have come back, folks. Can you believe it? This is brilliant. Matera gets the try. Folks, they were down at halftime. They were 21-0 down. Then they were 24-12 down. It is now 24-all with the conversion to come from right in front of the polls. Argentina are going to take the lead for the first time with 75 minutes played. Oh my word. What a game of rugby we have here, ladies and gents. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Oh, it's 26-24 to Argentina now. Surely. I mean, yeah, he's going to convert this. He's right in front. Of course, the Scottish are going to try to charge it down. Oh, he's going to run the shot clock all the way down, Carreras, just making sure. Bit of gamesmanship here. And he converts it. And for the first time in the match, 76 minutes played, Argentina leads Scotland by 2 points. Wow. I am speechless. Folks, let's see what you have to say in the chat. The second half has been very, very good from Argentina. I mean, despite the first 15 minutes, they were a bit nowhere. But since then, it's been all Argentina. A little bit of Scotland with a bit of a comeback there to get those 3 points. But since then, oh my word, it's been all Argentina. And this has been a display of grit and determination and brilliance from Argentina. You get the ball after the kickoff, and now they kick it deep. It's going to be a territory game for Argentina now. They're going to want to keep that ball as far away as possible from their try line. They don't mind if Scotland have possession, provided that the territory remains in that Scottish half. Miller Mills takes it into contact. They're inside their own half of Scotland. Jamie Dobie with a little chip through, but Carreras collected with some momentum. He runs through. He's got a bit of momentum. He passes it through now, and by the sideline, forgive me, Argentina keep possession, and they're inside the Scottish half now with possession, with territory on the 40-meter line. 3 minutes to play. The question is now, are Argentina going to just try play crash ball for 3 minutes, or are they going to try and get a bit of creative flair going and win this game by even more? No, it looks like they've made their decision. The forwards are standing strong, and they are going to just try crash ball this for 3 minutes now. Oh no, Carreras puts the ball through now on his boot, and he's kicked it out. That was such a good kick. Wow. Wow, that was good. It's going to be a Scotland line out, but it is deep inside their own 22. Bit of a territory gain advantage there from Carreras. That was a brilliant kick. Carreras, Argentina, why did you not start him? Since he's come on, he has been clinical. He's been elite. Nothing against Geronimo Prisciantelli, but Carreras is just next level. Scotland to take the line up now. 2 points down, deep in their own 22. Challenged, and Argentina win the line out. But Scotland get it back. Oh, very, very quickly they get the ball back. But Argentina will not mind this. They have the territory. But have Argentina won the ball back again? Yes, they have. This is grit. This is determination. And they're drilling themselves into the Scotland half 22 now. Chocobar is taking the ball into contact. Are Argentina going to look to score another try to just put the cherry on top here? All the way. Oh, he's broken through now. That's the Argentine, Justo Picardo, and he's over the line. Folks, it's game over. Argentina win the match. 31-24 with 1 minute left to play. That was brilliant. The defense just faltered. And Picardo picking up the ball, breaks through one, breaks through two, breaks through three tackles. He sprints over the gain line, gets over the try line, and scores Argentina's next try. And it's game over, folks. It's done. Argentina have won it. 31 points to 24. Oh, it was slick. It was brilliant. It was so good. Breaking through the tackles there and just, like a raging warthog, he gets himself over the line. And it is, wow. Adam Swiss, are you still with us? Because your comment of what can go wrong will go wrong was correct in the first half, but in the second half, it has completely shifted. And Carreras has converted this conversion attempt, making it 33-24 in favor of Argentina. What a second half! 33 points from Argentina in the second half. Remember, they were blanked in the first half. None. They were 21-0 down. We've allowed Scotland only 3 points in the second half and have scored 33 of their own in an utterly dominant second half for Argentina. And the clock has gone into the red now after the kickoff. Argentina get the ball, they kick it out, and it is game over, folks. Argentina have won this game, 33 points to 24. It is done. We are finished at Murrayfield, and for the first time since 2009, Argentina have beaten Scotland in Scotland. Wow, what a game of rugby. When they say it was a game of two halves, that was definition game of two halves. Whew. Just give me a moment to catch my breath there because, I absolutely cannot believe what I've just seen. What a brilliant game of rugby. And Argentina, for the first time this year, had made themselves back-to-back wins. Hmm. Wow. Okay, guys. 33 points to 24 in favor of Argentina. It was the first half, absolute Scottish dominance. In the second half, it was Argentine dominance. You know, in the first half, Argentina, they just didn't arrive. They were nowhere. They weren't even trying. Scotland were very good on their attack. They were clinical. But in the second half, it had completely reversed. Scotland's discipline deeply let them down. Blair Kinghorn getting a yellow card was the fourth infringement for an offside, and that discipline, I think, has cost Scotland today because those penalties that Argentina got resulted in tries. Pressure converted into points in the second half for Argentina. Never say die attitude from the Argentinians. They never do give up, do they? It was a phenomenal comeback performance from Argentina, managing to win that game 33 points to 24. What are we saying in the chat? Lars Mihaus, definitely a comeback, 100%. Wow, guys, I I just can't believe what I've seen here. Matera congratulating his teammates there. It was brilliant. Scotland just faltering under the consistent pressure of Argentina in the second half there. And well, what else can be said but congratulations, Argentina. Brilliant comeback in the second half there. You know what? First off, you were nowhere, but a game of two halves, Argentina coming back to win this game. It was just so good. Right now, Argentina celebrating. They deserve to celebrate this game. And it must be said, they deserve to win this game. Despite being absolutely nowhere in that first half, to come back the way they did, to show the grit, the determination, and the brilliance that they have. Hats off to you, Argentina. That was a brilliant, brilliant result. I don't have any other adjectives to explain it. Just wow. Um, 16 long years since they have last won at Murrayfield. Congratulations, Argentina. Folks, let me know in the chat, what do you think of that result? I am deeply impressed with this Argentine comeback. And, well, this has been your boy, Ali de Block, commentating on Scotland versus Argentina. Congratulations, Argentina. What a comeback. Folks, we'll see you again on Forever Sports next week. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate your watching today. And we will see you